Good morning, Daniel and Stephanie. First of all, thank you for a really wonderful evening last night. I really enjoy you folks, and it was great to sit down and just chit-chat about your housing future, but also the children, and even the dog sort of was, wanting to spend time with me. So that was good. It was all good. Um, I wanted to show you exactly how I am doing my search for you folks. It'll save you a lot of time and a lot of frustration. And and based on what we've discussed, I can draw some good conclusions to help you. So here's simply an example in Dover, and I'm using it as simply an example because it would be great if we could find something like that in Valrico, which is I haven't found yet. So let's cover some of the things that I like about this. But let me first of all show you why I don't think it is going to be working for you because of where this location is. It is in Dover, north of I-4. If you know where Antioch is, it's right there. It's priced good at $80,000 for 1+ acre. That's a normal price for that particular area. And going back here, some of the things I care about is zoning. Now this is an AE. I prefer X. I'm not afraid of an AE, but your insurance is a little bit higher, and we're not talking about thousands, but we are probably talking about hundreds higher than if it was a flood zone X. It's still a 1 in 100 year flood zone, so it's relatively safe. It's not something that I'm afraid of. I just like to get an X because of cost. But other than that one thing, everything works really well. So let's hit some of the things. First of all, it's a 1.5 acres. It's on a natural creek. It already has a 4-inch well. It's 295 feet deep. I like 300s. Let's say it's 300. There's no HOA, which is always a nice thing. But here's the key thing that I want to point out. Minimal deed restrictions. And the reason I like that, it's combined with no HOA. That's a good thing. But here it says it's a minimum of 2,000 square feet with a 2-car garage. What does that mean to us? Well, if we just bought a 1-acre land that had no deed restrictions on it, you could buy 1-acre land and the acre next to it is can put whatever they want. So if I go back over here and let's drop back one line here, single line. If I go over here to Judy Road, for example, it's in the same general vicinity. It is a flood zone X. All of a sudden I say I like what I see. But if we do further research on the deed restrictions, there are none. So let's look at the map now, and we'll see that. Whoops, I lost it. That's the wrong map. But anyway, what we find in there is that there are 5 other lots next to it that could be. This is what I wanted to do right here. Single line. What we find is that there's 5 or 6 other lots on Judy Road, all side by side, all available. So you could buy a really nice lot, you like it, you could build a nice home, and then look at this right next door. Well, that's a couple doors, but right down 118, 6 houses down could be a double wide trailer. So we want to avoid that, and that's just one of the tricky things we have to pay attention to when we're looking for raw land, vacant land. Okay, so coming back now to right here on Weatherington. So that's some of the things I like. It is priced well, I think. I think I mentioned that. And if you took some time to, build, taxes are not crazy. It's $729 taxes a year. Of course, once you build, you'll get a new assessment. Some people build right away. Some people buy the land and hold. I've got a client I just sold in Dover, right here in Dover. Just sold it to them about 5 months ago, but they're not going to build on it for 3 years. But they wanted to keep their land costs down by buying now and then building later. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to send not only this video to you, but I'm going to send you the fact sheet on this. And then I'm going to make one more video and show you what you already know about Valrico.